Good morning, John and Guston back again. I hope I find you well. June 2014. North and South Tipperary was known as North Riding and South Riding. Funny name for a county. Riding. Sort of an English sound to it. But it is now known as County Tipperary. About time. And now. And then on the first, what is it? Let me see. The 7th of June, I think. Yeah, the 7th. Sky Television, Hurling. They broadcast a hurling match. That's what we play here with hurling sticks. And there's often then an All-Ireland hurling final, the same as an All-Ireland Gaelic football final. It's a sport that's here, and it's in old mythology or whatever, Cú Chulainn. He had a dog, and they used to puck the ball over the mountain, and the dog ran around and caught it in his mouth. But Sky broadcast over the match, and the ones in Britain were surprised and this, that, and the other, and then pleased at this business. They didn't know anything about it. Sky broadcast it, so perhaps it's more widely known now. And then at the 13th of June, the government here banned cigarettes, and then they had to be in plain wrappers, etc. And the first in the EU, and perhaps the world, to do such a thing. And then trade people in the United States and even in countries in Europe objected. But now I think it's more widespread. Mr. Eamon Martin, wherever he was at, he was always doing something to. I think he's the head of the posse, that type of way. July 2014. Only a couple of events here. Now, and 4th of July, or Independence Day in America, Joan Burton, you might wonder who's Joan Burton. She was a Labour. She was elected a Labour leader of the Labour Party. And Eamon Kelly of the Labour Party was elected deputy leader. And he became Minister for the Environment, this water that Phil Hogan, when he was Fine Gael, introduced, and kind of thought that people could pay up to €1,000 depending on the size of their house and all the rest of it. So he even tried to reduce it to sort of management level, but people objected to it no matter what. And so he got a poison chalice when he was trying to do that. There was common sense approach to it, but people didn't have enough charges. And buying a house without having to fork out more property tax and every other sort of nonsense. Houses are dear enough without putting more charges on them. They've been awfully cheap. And then on the 14th of July, Mary Robimson, who's she, you might say? She's a former president. And she's in the United Nations. And what is she? What happens there? She's appointed climate change envoy. Is this why we're hearing all about this old business of, the climate, as if they could have someone floats over it. Get rid of the plastic mountain that the supermarkets produce. You'd be doing something positive, but you keep your gob closed about that, don't you? And then in Croke Park, Garrett Brooks, I must say his singing didn't appeal to yours truly. But he was looking, whoever it was, for 5 concerts in Croke Park, and they were cancelled because an agreement between the city council and the local people allowed just 3 concerts per year, because the people living in the area, their lives are disrupted with the crowds. You know, they can't come out of their houses nearly. And so it was cancelled, proper order. And then in July 2004, Molly Malone, the statue that was at the bottom of Grafton Street, was shifted, but was put into Suffolk Street, which wasn't too far from Grafton Street, round the corner, if you like. So that's what she's planked. That good. So that's the end of that. August now is next. There wasn't that many events, thanks be to God, because otherwise you'd be blue in the face reading about them. Bye now until this evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll go on a little journey. Bye now.